Hello, everyone. Good morning, and yet another beautiful day, Tuesday morning. I welcome you all on this day. Okay, today we are gonna talk about how to remove shyness and how to talk confidently. This is the second last class of ours. So I thought of bringing some of the practical tips to you and how you can actually apply it in your life and use it rather than just going it theoretically or going through the various uh, theories of people so it is very much easy and very much relatable when we talk about the practical things that is happening, like in yesterday's session when I talked about when you are entering a professional world, how you should be acting, how you should be having that adaptable quality, being a good team leader, which will help you to come as a top performer and excel in your professional career. Similarly, in today's topic, what we are going to talk about is first how to remove that shyness, because it is always there at every level. Nobody is here who can say that, okay, I am super confident about the things, about talking in public or about facing crowd. Even the biggest and the most famous motivational speakers, or probably the entrepreneurs who at times are addressing the crowd, even they get nervous and they have their power moves or their power poses which they practice in order to have that confidence to deliver it. All right, so today what we are going to learn is first, what is this shyness all about, and we have to remove it. All right, so I'm going to tell you three tricks with which when you apply it, that will really help you to overcome your shyness. And then I will talk about 6 ways in which you can have this confidence of speaking in front of people. Those people could be your colleagues or could be the people who are much ahead in your life or much ahead in their life as compared to you, or who are like really the VIPs or some more important people. All right. So let us start this session. This session has many beautiful quotes also of people whom I admire the most. I'm going to share it with you. So quickly, let's go to the slides. So today's session, how to remove shyness and become confident. First, we're going to talk about the shyness. Why do you feel uncomfortable or shy meeting न्यू पीपल? सबसे पहले हमें ये सोचना है कि ऐसा क्यों होता है. वाई डू वी ऑलवेज फील अनकंफर्टेबल और वी फील शाय मीटिंग न्यू पीपल? बिकॉज इसमें सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट फैक्टर होता है दैट वी आर नॉट कॉन्फिडेंट एंड वी आर ऑलवेज वरीड व्हाट अदर्स आर थिंकिंग. I mean, I hope I'm making sense and you guys can relate to it. It's not just to you, to me, but it's to me or to so many other people. So what happens is हम लोग सोचते हैं कि at times we behave in an introvert manner. हम लोग जिन friends के साथ हम उठते हैं बैठते हैं everyday basis पे, we have a good friend circle. And I touched upon this in my previous presentations also. So उनके साथ we are very comfortable. But when it comes to talking in front of a new people or talking in front of strangers, we get uncomfortable and we have this feeling कि वो हमारे बारे में क्या सोच रहा होगा. Okay, so and that is the problem area here. All right, so how do we have to tackle? There are 3 tricks to remove shyness. These are again the tricks that is, they are very on the basis of the practical experience every day or the day-to-day things that we come across, because of which I have got these tricks and I found it out. Okay, so let's see. Number one is accept your shyness. Now you will say, on one hand we are saying that we have to remove this shyness, we have to work upon it, and on the other hand ma'am is saying you have to accept your shyness. Yes, my dear friends, the first step is to work within yourself. Okay? हमें यहाँ दुनिया को नहीं बताना है कि हम शाय हैं. Yes, हम एक्सेप्ट करते हैं. Accept your shyness within yourself. पहले you have to understand it that yes, there is this thing that's called shyness which is in me. And then only you will start making up your mind as to how are you going to overcome it. Okay? रीज़न बीइंग बिकॉज जो आपके आसपास है उनको तो ऑलरेडी पता ही होगा ना, लाइक योर क्लोज फ्रेंड्स, योर फैमिलीज, पीपल, दे आर ऑलरेडी, दे नो इट दैट दिस गाय इज शाय. ओके, so we are not here to publicize it to the people at first. The moment you accept it that fine, here you are and you are a shy person, then only you can start working on it. Getting my point? एक बार आपने समझ लिया कि भैया मेरे को ये है एंड आई एम गोइंग टू वर्क ऑन इट नाउ. ठीक है जी. सो व्हाट आर यू गोइंग टू डू इट? ऑब्वियसली यू विल से अच्छा ये मेरा वीक पॉइंट है, अब मुझे इस पे काम करना है. राइट? सो अकॉर्डिंगली व्हाट यू विल डू इज दैट आपके माइंड में एक एक्सेप्टेंस आ गई है, देन यू विल फाइंड आउट वेज टू ओवरकम. So very first point is accept your shyness but do not publicize it. Number one point. Okay? Next, don't keep telling yourself you are shy. अब ये दोनों चीज़ें ना you have to understand very carefully here. Once you have accepted that you are a shy person, that doesn't mean that you have to time and again tell it. अरे I'm shy, अरे I'm shy. No. There is no need to advertise it, or there is, it's not, you know, it's not necessary to always demotivate yourself. First part says accept it, that's it. You know you are shy. For example, I know I am not a good swimmer, so that doesn't pulls me down, but मेरे को acceptance है कि मैं अच्छी swimming नहीं करती हूँ, but at the same time I also want to overcome it, so I will jump into the pool and learn it rather than standing and seeing the water and saying I am really scared of water, I'm really scared of water. No, don't do that. Don't keep telling yourself that you are shy. Okay, rather what do you want to do? Make list of the positive qualities that you have. Okay, don't allow your inner critic to put you down. Instead, please guys, analyze this power of that voice that you can diffuse it. You're getting, I know I'm speaking heavy words today, but after so many days of training, we were really very smooth in our English and we were talking like you know, a very normal basic English. I believe this is the time when you should start listening and practicing such a level of English wherein it creates an impact. So to start on, let's first start listening to it. Okay, so know your strength and don't keep on telling yourself that you are shy, you are shy. Please, instead, make a list of all the positive qualities. Okay, जस्ट इन केस आपको नहीं पता चल रहा, देर आर टाइम्स व्हेन पीपल कम टू आस्क मी, मैम हमें पता ही नहीं हमारे अंदर क्वालिटीज़ क्या, बिकॉज देर सो वेरी मच एट टाइम्स ना डीमोटिवेटेड. आई सेड यू डोंट नो व्हाट आर योर क्वालिटीज़. नो, if I say them you look good, ये कोई quality थोड़ी ना हुई. If I'm saying see you talk so nicely in a such a polite manner, ma'am this is not a quality. So they are not convinced with whatever good other person is saying. So what happens in this case is आप अपनी फैमिली में या किसी फ्रेंड की टेक अ हेल्प. ओके, इफ़ यू नीड टू. ओके, व्हाट डू यू वांट टू डू इट? टॉक इट आउट. ओके, जब भी आप इनसिक्योर फील कर रहे हैं, टॉक इट आउट. ओके, एंड देन व्हेन यू विल टॉक इट आउट यू विल फील गुड. आपकी थोड़ी जो शाइनेस है वो भी ख़त्म होएगी. ओके, एंड देन एट द सेम टाइम make a list of all those things that are there in you. So while you are talking, I'm sure a family or friend will definitely come up with things like, see, ये तो तूने कितना अच्छा बोला, and you're so good in this task. Why do you think that you are shy? Why do you think you're this? You have so many other things. Shy is not a taboo na in the society. It's just we are coming over it. It's just we are not speaking in front of much of the people, but definitely that is some task, that is some exercise that once we do it, we are going to overcome this flaw of ours. Okay, so do this thing. Don't keep telling to yourself that you are shy. Number one, how are you going to do it? List down all the positive things, all your positive qualities, and talk it out to your family or a friend if you need to. Unko bataiye, and then you are just tell them at times if you're close to somebody, I'm feeling a little insecure about all these things, then when you're talking about your positive qualities in front of them, they will definitely encourage you to overcome this shyness. Okay, so point here is अपने आप को sabotage मत करिए and talk out to the people whom you're close to, a family. Okay, okay, okay. So next we move on to fear of rejection. Okay, this one is really something which we often say कि यार हमें rejections कैसे होते हैं. The picture, I mean, I'm such a person who believe in pictures, because I believe if I'm writing down something, people will not take much of an interest in reading, but if I'm talking through pictures, it will talk 100 words. So if I've taken two pictures, fear of rejection. So what kind of a fear of rejection? One, from a job, that okay, I might get rejected in an interview, or probably if I'm in office, my boss might reject me for certain things. That is one fear of rejection. Second fear of rejection is when you are like in your group or a circle of people, and then you have this fear of this thing, यार ये मेरे बारे में क्या सोच रहा है. I don't know whether ये मुझे अपने circle में रखेंगे भी, whether they will make me a part of their company or not. That kind of a fear is mostly there. ऑफिस का फेयर होता है, बट ये जो सेकेंड टाइप ऑफ फेयर विच द पिक्चर शोज, दैट इज सो वेरी मच देयर. आप रिश्तेदारों के पास जाएंगे, रिलेटिव्स के साथ बैठेंगे, विद योर फ्रेंड्स, विद योर फैमिली फ्रेंड्स, विद योर फ्रेंड्स, वेर एवर यू आर गोइंग. So this kind of fear is very much in. How do we have to overcome it? Because we really just can't, sit on the fears. अच्छा भाई मुझे तो बहुत डर लगता है, and I'm telling you, इसको overcome करने में टाइम लग जाता है. We just feel this way that आज से हम काम करेंगे, आज से हम काम करेंगे. But there are times when you really seriously have to work upon it, and who will do that work? You. Who has to take that effort? Who has to you have to put your best foot forward. People can help you. Okay, people can really have this thing, make you feel confident, but in the end it is you who have to work. All right, so what are you going to do here is make list of all your jitters and worries. आपको जितनी भी problems हैं, jitters हैं, जैसे आपको डर लगता है, I'm really getting jittery, I'm really getting worried, you have to make a list of them. Okay, and then what are you going to do is name them. Okay, plan how you are going to eliminate them, and then move forward. एक एक अपनी प्रॉब्लम को लिस्ट डाउन करिए. मेरे को लोगों से बात करने में प्रॉब्लम आती है, मेरे को आई कांटेक्ट करने में प्रॉब्लम आती है, मुझे शेक हैंड्स करने में प्रॉब्लम आती है. आई रियली गेट वरिड व्हेन दे सिट क्लोज टू मी, आई फील वेरी कॉन्शियस, so on. So there might be so many type of things that you might fear. Okay, so pen them down. All right, and then plan कि अब मुझे इसको step by step कैसे ख़त्म करना है. मूव बेबी स्टेप्स. मैं अपनी शुरू से क्लास में बताती आ रही हूँ, अपने आप को एकदम से डोंट ट्राई टू थिंक दैट ओके टुडे यू आर गोइंग टू डू अ बिग स्टेप, टेक अ बिग स्टेप. Go baby steps, take baby steps. That is how you are going to overcome it. इसके पीछे reason क्या है? I'm going to tell you. When you take small steps, then what happens is आपको success मिलती है. ठीक है, जब आप छोटे छोटे काम करते हैं और आपको उसमें धीरे धीरे सक्सेस मिलती है. सो मोमेंट में आपने लैडर पे पहला स्टेप रखा एंड यू सक्सीड, यू विल फील हैप्पी and you will feel confident. So the moment you feel confident about your achievement, then there comes a courage to do it more and more. All right, so that is why I'm saying slowly and gradually. जैसे ही आप में वो courage और confidence आया, that is definitely going to achieve your next milestone. But if you suddenly decide you're going to do something big and huge, मैं इन सब चीज़ों पे काम करूँगा, and then suddenly you fail in one or the other, that is going to bring you down emotionally, morally. So what happens then? आपका जो confidence level है वो down हो जाता है, and then you start feeling, yeah, I cannot do it, and that is how I am. I will never be able to change myself. But you don't think that, okay, there was one class which I attended where I was told, take baby steps in life, one by one, slowly and gradually, I'm going to be there. All right, so don't start a big कि आज मुझे ये complete करना है and I'm going to have a big targets. Slowly divide it into various parts and then start achieving them one by one. Okay, one more thing guys, even if you are shy क्या होता है? Just being an introvert, that's it. Okay, उसको fear of rejection नहीं होना चाहिए. Shyness is a different thing, but don't, just because you are shy, that doesn't makes you fear of rejection. Okay, suffering from shyness shouldn't keep you from success you are seeking. All right, so now I'm going to tell you some simple tools and make them work for you. Okay, in fact, they are the good techniques to try whether you are shy or not. Fine, so these are some techniques. I'm going to give it to you, please try them. All right, and then you will feel, you will feel confident, and then that's one thing that I'm saying, that shyness को हमारी success के बीच में नहीं आना है. We are working on that. Like I said, एक दिन में shyness नहीं जाती है, but at the same time जो already हम काम कर रहे हैं किसी भी field में, that should not be disrupted by this. Okay, so what are the techniques that I'm listing down, and listen to them carefully, and if you want to jot them down, do that, because I'm just speaking it. I'm not presenting it on a slide as a pointers, because I'm speaking. Now I want you guys to think in English and speak in English, and also do a little bit of writing, journals, practice writing, at least start writing few notes. So whatever I'm speaking, I'm giving you 10 tips for overcoming your fear of rejection, guys. You have a pen and paper, please bring it. You have a mobile phone, start typing it, take them down, and then start working on it. And I can say that by the end of this session today, you will really feel that these techniques are really going to help me as an individual to come out of this fear of rejections and come as a successful and confident person. Okay, so the number one tip is accept it. Accept that rejection. You know what, इस दुनिया में बहुत सारे लोग हैं. Not everybody is going to like you, or not everybody is going to dislike you. If I'm giving a presentation today, I'm sure if I'm going to put it on YouTube today, ठीक है, for example, I have a channel and I'm going to put my presentations on YouTube. So not necessarily everybody is going to like it. There would be dislikes, a thumbs down, and there would be likes at the same time. But I'm accepting that, boss. I'm accepting it, that yes, there are people who will like my slides and there are people who won't like my slides. Okay? So don't worry, accept it. ठीक है? You're not here to impress the whole world, na? I'm sorry, you're not here to do that. Okay? Second, validate your feelings. Whatever you're feeling, like I'm saying, validate them. Meaning, express your feelings and then say, okay, ये मैं feel कर रहा हूँ because of this situation. Don't say I'm a weak person, that's why I'm feeling. No, you're not weak. Situations make a person, at times situations make person strong and weak, and how you come out of it as a person is what makes you a strong person. Okay, situations हर एक की life में होती हैं, and when we come out as a winner, then nobody is going to say that अरे ये तो weak person है. When you come out of it, everybody's going to, who is strong. Okay, so validate your feelings, look for lessons, meaning जो भी आपको किसी ने रिजेक्ट किया है, लर्न अ लेसन फ्रॉम दैट. क्यों रिजेक्ट किया? आप किसी इंटरव्यू में जाते हैं, somebody comes, I'm sorry, you are not selected, so your profile does not matches your, or I'm sorry, the other way around, your skill sets doesn't matches the profile. So what you're going to say is fine, which is okay, but can you please tell me what were the areas where I failed? So look for the lessons that you have learned. पूछो उनसे आपने मुझे क्यों रिजेक्ट किया, इफ एट ऑल. और नहीं भी पूछ पा रहे तो ट्राई टू कंटेम्पलेट once you are in peace and once you are in like thinking mode. Contemplate का मतलब होता है मनन करना, चिंतन करना किसी चीज़ का. So just think about it कि आज इस रिजेक्शन से आपने क्या लेसन सीखा. ओके, एंड वंस दैट्स पॉइंट नंबर 3. तो अभी तक मैंने 3 पॉइंट बताए हैं. वन इज, आई मीन, टिप्स ऑफ ओवरकमिंग द फियर ऑफ रिजेक्शन में सबसे पहला टिप है एक्सेप्ट इट. 1, 2, वैलिडेट योर फीलिंग्स. ओके, एंड 3, look for the lessons, whatever lessons you have learned from that. Okay, point number 4 is know your worth. Okay, know your worth, मीनिंग आपको पता होना चाहिए. पीपल माइट रिजेक्ट यू, पीपल माइट से ठीक है भैया यू आर नॉट हेयर, बट दैट डजंट मीन्स कि आप एग्जिस्ट ही नहीं करते हो. नो योर वर्थ, माय डियर फ्रेंड, यू शुड ऑलवेज नो योर वर्थ. दैट आई एम, अगर इस बंदे ने मुझे रिजेक्ट किया है, दैट डजंट मीन दैट इज एन एंड ऑफ द वर्ल्ड फॉर मी. आई एम, दैट इज वाई इस प्रीवियस स्लाइड में मैंने क्या बोला, लिस्ट डाउन पॉजिटिव क्वालिटीज अबाउट योर सेल्फ. वेन एवर यू वॉन्ट, यू फील कि मेरी कोई वर्थ नहीं है, you know what, I'll tell you something. Whenever I do a classroom training and I do a, supposingly that, why am I telling you this, please do this activity at your home also, with your friends, with your family. Do this. What I do is that whenever I am, okay, let me come on the camera for this one. Okay, so what I do is, how do you want to jot down your positive qualities? What I'm doing in my classroom sessions at times is that, supposing I have a 1 week classroom, so उस 1 week में I generally believe in having an interactive sessions. Interactive sessions कैसे होंगे? Interacting sessions ऐसे होंगे where it's not just me who is talking. I have my own stage, I have my own area where I talk. That is the time when I don't allow people to barge in. But when I'm saying interactive session, I always believe that audience has to interact. Now, how do I interact? I make them feel very comfortable. I make them talk to each other. I make them feel that you are the best bunch of people. You are here. And that is how they gain confidence. जब वो एक दूसरे के साथ mingle up हो जाते हैं and they become friends, तो what is one activity that I've always tried and it's too good, guy? I take a sheet और pin up behind their back. ठीक है, उनके पीठ पे I'll just pin it up, and then they have to go around each and every individual in the class and tell them, write few positive things about me which you have noticed in these 4 or 5 days. एक या 2 दिन में तो नहीं पता चलती है, but then obviously when it's a 1 week or 10 days session or 10 days training classes, so then you get to know about people, and that is what we are trying to teach here. And the moment they list them down, I tell them, अब इसको निकालिए. You have so many qualities in you which people are actually looking at. Okay, guys, so you have so many qualities in you. I'm just, making a camera little more focused towards me. So you have so many qualities in you. I did it, I framed it when I did this in my training sessions. Okay, I framed it और उसको मैंने अपने पास अपनी टेबल पे रखा. Okay, whenever you are gloomy, whenever you are sad, whenever you feel, yaar, I don't have any worth, just look on those positive qualities. Okay, see what people think about, because that's not what you have written, that is what others have written about you. So घर में or within the group of friends, like I said, if you remember, when I gave my presentation of becoming the best version of yourself, okay, be with people who push you, who challenge you, who make you happy. So start adapting to that, and when you're with your friends, tell them, यार मेरे बारे में एक अच्छी quality बताओ, and write it on this piece of paper. Take that paper and then frame it. Whenever you're gloomy, watch that, see that, and then trust me, guys, you don't have to go to any of these centers to get yourself groomed or confident. These tips are more than enough for you to come out. Okay, Please, you do these kind of small activities, and then you will see that okay, there's a change and I have these many qualities in me. All right, so what I'm trying to say is know your worth. Okay. And second, I'll just come back to the, I don't have just the normal slide that we're going to talk about. Then next is have a backup. Again, having a backup means, in simple terms, एक ही चीज के भरोसे मत बैठे रहिए. That is very wrong. I've seen people start making up in a mind that okay, if this doesn't function, then I need to have a backup. I need to have something else and I can pick up. For example, अगर मुझे इस कोर्स में एडमिशन नहीं मिला तो I should have my backup. I should have three more things wherein I should try, because God forbid, just in case it doesn't happen. That okay, एक कोई मूवी थी, आई डोंट रिमेंबर दैट मूवी wherein there was some students from Kota. I why can't I recall that? So engineering को लेके they were very passionate, or they used to come to Kota for getting that classes and stuff like that. And I guess there was some, I don't know which movie was him. I don't remember the movie, but the crux here is that पेरेंट्स का प्रेशर भी बहुत था, एंड दे वर लाइक सो रिजिड, हमें यही क्लियर करना है, हमें इसी को क्लियर करना है, दैट्स इट. सो व्हाट हैपेंड वाज, जब वो नहीं क्लियर हुआ एंड पेरेंट्स डिडंट हैव अ बैकअप प्लान फॉर देयर किड्स, दैट रिजल्टेड देयर किड्स इन डिप्रेशन, that resulted in suicides, and I don't know what not. So why do you even want to do all that at first place? The world is so big out there, so many opportunities are there, and it's very beautiful out there. It's just you have to seek inside yourself that are you there to look at it, or you are just like a horse. यही करना है, इससे आगे कुछ नहीं. हॉर्स का देखा है, उसके यहाँ पे बंधा होता है, वो दाएं बाएं नहीं देखता, वो सिर्फ यूं देखता है. यू डोंट हैव टू बी दैट. ऑल राइट, हैव अ बैकअप प्लान, हैव फ्यू मोर ऑप्शंस टू वर्क अपॉन, एंड गो फॉर इट. ओके, कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है करने की कि बस यही करना है, यही इंजीनियरिंग करना है और ये मेडिकल एंट्रेंस क्लियर करना है. प्लीज कम आउट ऑफ ऑल दीज थिंग्स. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट इज, which point number is this? Sixth, I guess. Seventh, no, sixth. Have a backup. Okay, whatever it is. Okay, now narrow down the fear. Okay, I'm sorry guys, but I am a little short of these things, so you have to kind of you know accommodate with जो मैं आपको points बता रही हूँ. So know your worth हमने बात कर ली है, have a backup plan की भी हमने बात कर ली है. Now narrow down the fear. Okay, narrow down the fear का मतलब होता है, it is again when I'm saying having a backup, and in terms of narrowing down the fear means जब आपके पास हर चीज़ का एक solution है, या हर चीज़ का एक you have a substitution for this. अच्छा, ऐसे नहीं होगा तो मैं ऐसे कर लूँगा, ऐसे नहीं होगा तो I will do it. So if you have these kind of things, then what is going to happen is, तो आपको जो fear है वो automatically कम होता जाएगा. What if I'm not able to speak in front of 100 people or 20 people? Let me start speaking in front of at least 5 peoples. Oh, 5 peoples. Look at my English. Oh, let me start speaking in front of 5 people. Okay, sorry about that. So narrow down your fear. All right, once you narrow down your fear, that okay, or in another context, if I'm going to say it, that one by one pick them up, one by one, and then then what you do is, the next point is face your fear. Once you have narrowed it down, ठीक है भाई, ये नहीं होगा तो मैं ये कर लूँगा, ऐसे नहीं होगा तो मैं वैसे कर लूँगा, but I'm not going to I'm not going to give it up. What am I going to do next? Now start facing your fears. Do face them. अगर मुझे इस चीज़ से डर लगता है, let me come up on, and let me start realizing it कि इसमें ऐसा problem क्या है that I always fear it. Okay, please, यही एक कुछ tips हैं जिस because of which or through which you can overcome your fear of rejection. Okay, so how are you going to face your fear? I'll just give an example. So how are we going to face a fear? I'll tell you one a personal example here. So what happens is when I did a training, so I was really scared to talk in front of public. So much so that I was like, I could even make an eye contact with people. I was thinking that if I make an eye contact, then the moment they stare me back, I used to think like that they're going to stare me. But the moment they look me, or the moment they stare me back, I will be tongue tied. मुझे words ही नहीं आएंगे बोलने के लिए. So what am I gonna do it, and how am I gonna do? Initially what I started was that rather than talking for long time, you know, I made up a point, or probably where I was learning, where I was taking the sessions, I was taught, and that's what I'm sharing with you. Start talking for 1 minute, looking at the clock. Looking at the clock, start talking for 1 minute on any topic. People call it extempore. ठीक है, आप कहीं जगहों पे इंटरव्यू देंगे तो probably there could be a chances where you have to go through an extempore round. So what happens is that that was one way of facing your fear. That okay, एक चीज़ थी कि सिर्फ 1 मिनट बोलना है, बस इस बात की खुशी थी that 1 मिनट बोलना है. That was, अब उस 1 मिनट में मुझे क्या क्या बोलना है, that what the things that are coming in my mind. तो पहले तो अपना इंट्रोडक्शन ही दे देना है. Okay, my name is Vishali and so and so. आपको कोई भी टॉपिक मिल गया, you have to start thinking and speaking on that topic. So the key here what I'm trying to say is, and when the moment I said अच्छा अब तो 1 minute खत्म होने वाला है, लास्ट में आते 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 you become really very, you know, easy facing people. If not confident, I'm saying easy facing people, and then you realize not that bad. Okay, so try starting with the small talks. Small talks का मतलब है थोड़ी थोड़ी टाइम के लिए इंटरवल्स की टॉक्स करिए. आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट अच्छा आज आपको आधा घंटा बोलना है, 15 मिनट बोलना है, मुझे ऐसे बोलना है. नो, कम एंड स्टार्ट स्पीकिंग लाइक फॉर अ मिनट और सो. गो बैक, एनालाइज यहाँ पे क्या गलती करी थी, वर्क ऑन इट, डू अ मिरर प्रैक्टिस, अगेन कम बैक, and then there will be a point when people will say bus, your time is out, you are speaking more than your time. Do try it, and trust me, it's going to give you a beautiful feeling and you will say wow. Okay, all right. So like I said, face your fear. And point number 8, avoid negative self talk. When I'm saying avoid negative self talk means अपने आप को criticize करना बंद कर दीजिए. Okay, avoid it, meaning आप why are you even want to talk negative about yourself? मुझसे नहीं हो सकता, I cannot do it, that's not so very me. Huh? Okay, let me give you come on the camera. When I'm saying avoid self talk, avoid negative self talk, I'm sorry, what I'm trying to say here is that please don't feel about it that यार मेरे से नहीं होगा. You know what, it is in you. हम लोग इतने सारे लोगों के, I'm sure there are so many motivational speakers that just talk about one thing, that stop thinking negative about yourself because everything is within. All right, so one thing that is really imperative here is to be noticed, that please don't do negative talks about yourself. All right, अपने आप से भी अगर आप बात करते हो कई बार, that's what we are talking about. So whenever you're talking about yourself, don't say यार मेरे से नहीं हो पाएगा, I'm not worthy of these things. At least try. That's what my point is. I'm sorry, I'm going to take one of them. See, Lavish, when you listen to one of the motivational speaker who said that he did not believe in plan B as it decreases the efficiency of plan A. But then you read this line when he says that he did not believe in plan B. Okay? So when he's saying he did not believe in plan B, I'm sure there are many people, you know, okay, if I have to talk about like Tony Robbins, or if I have to talk about Dale Carnegie, so these are one of the very big motivational speakers. So there are people who think like that कि मेरे लिए तो कोई plan B exist ही नहीं करता है. But my dear friends, you guys are still in a tender age. You have so much to achieve in life. Why do you just want to sit to plan A? Think about it. ये पॉइंट जो आप वो where whosoever you have heard it or listened to it, ये plan, I'm saying, once you have achieved a certain point in your life, and now your next target is that next big thing in life, then you say there is no looking back and there is no plan B. That is what I want, and that's exactly what I want in my life. But at the same time, friend, if you feel that you're so passionate about it that yes, you will achieve it, go for it. Say that मेरा कोई plan B नहीं है. But in an ideal scenario, when I am telling it to 10, 50 people, or I'm telling to a person like me also, I am a person with very open thoughts. I will not just stick to one thing. Say, for example, tomorrow I want to settle abroad. Okay, that is my plan. But what if I don't settle abroad? What if I don't settle in Canada? I need to have my plan B. What does my plan B says? My plan B says settle in Dubai, work for there for 2 3 years, work there, and then again go to Canada, because that way it becomes easier. That is my plan B, because I ultimately I have to achieve my target. But if I'll keep on sitting on this, yeah, मुझे Canada जाना है, but there is no other, I just want to go to Canada, I just want to go to Canada, I want to settle abroad, that is one country that I want to go, and if I don't go there, I'm not going. So you keep on sitting there for 5 years or 10 years, or I don't know for how long. But personally, I feel when you're in your initial stages of career, or when you're coming out of your college or thinking, always have plan Bs. Why do you want to even come into depression? Okay? So, both the things are okay depending on the scenario and the situation, and moreover, your own personal wish and your own grit and courage with what you're taking it. Okay? I hope it answers your question. So you can apply plan A, plan B, but I'm a person who always have plan B, or probably in the near future, looking at the scenario, things are changing like this every day. I'm definitely going to come up with the plan C as well in near future. So that's me. That's personally my way. Okay, point number 8. 9. Comfort zone. Fear of rejection को अगर आपको remove करना है, तो you have to come out of your comfort zone. Okay. Let me go back to my slide, though I don't have anything, but then it's going to be more impactful. So आप कैसे you will come out of your comfort zone. आपने कभी देखा है जब आपको fear of rejection, अगर आप have you ever seen a bonsai? Bonsai कैसा होता है? छोटा सा इंडोर प्लांट होता है, अपने ही छोटे से गमले में रहता है, ठीक है? एंड हैव यू एवर सीन अ banyan tree, बरगद का पेड़? वो उसको आपने कभी पॉट में देखा है? कैन ही एवर ग्रो इन पॉट? नो. बट अ बॉन्साई इज ऑलवेज देयर. व्हाई इज बॉन्साई छोटा सा? व्हाई इज इट सो स्मॉल प्लांट? I mean, whatever qualities it has, we are not going to discuss on that. But what I'm trying to say here is that don't be a bonsai, be a banyan tree. बरगद के पेड़ की तरह बाहर आइए, अपनी बाहें फैलाइए and accept the world. And that is when you're going to come out as a confident person. Don't be a bonsai. Don't just sit in your comfort zone. Come out and face it. That's the world, and that's here I'm going to survive like a banyan tree. Okay? So don't stay in your comfort zone. All right? Last but not the least, you can overcome this fear of rejection by the very important aspect, that is self confidence or self belief. Have this belief in you that yes, you can do it. Self belief can move mountains. I told you a story of this Dashrath Manjhi, how just a mere laborer, and with the hammer and a chisel, he could carve out a mountain and make a way out of it. If people who are not very educated, Abul Kalam, people like them, just read their stories. They didn't come from an affluent families. If people like them could, by just mere self-belief, they just faced so many rejections and yet came out as a winner. So we are still surrounded with so many educated things, with like sites, people, so many other facilities we have today to work upon. Okay, so these are 10 tips of overcoming the fear of rejection. All right, next we move on to how to speak confidently in public. आपने shyness पे काम करना शुरू कर दिया. You are working on it. Now, how will you speak confidently in public? I have quotes of two people whom I really admire. Number one is by Tony Robbins. He's the top motivational speakers. If you want to listen to him, please just go to Google and type in Tony Robbins, and that's one of the. I mean, personally, I find them. He was just a truck driver. Imagine, he was just a truck driver, and today he is Tony Robbins. I mean, he is Tony Robbins. So you can understand that whatever 10 pointers I gave it to you, whatever motivational talks I have been telling you and I've been talking about on all those 10 days, he is the one who has really worked on it, and that's how he has become a person, what we talk about today as motivational speaker, one of the best motivational speaker this world has. Okay, so he says most people fail in life because they major in minor things, meaning छोटी छोटी चीज़ों को लेके लोग सोचते हैं अरे मेरे से ये नहीं होगा, वो नहीं होगा, मेरे अंदर ये प्रॉब्लम है, वो प्रॉब्लम, इन माइनर चीज़ों को जो मेजर बना देते हैं, दे fail in life. Okay, so don't do that. Don't make minor things major. Okay, another beautiful lines by Oprah Winfrey: you don't become what you want, you become what you believe. Start believing it. If you're dreaming it, then start working on it, and to work on it, start believing that you can do it. All right, if you were to ask me few years down the line, Vishali, people generally call me Trainer Sharma. I can now share it with you guys, because we are like 10 or 11 days have this long relationship of trainee and trainer. So people call me Trainer Sharma, and I just love this word when people talk to me like that. And today, I mean, 2 years back, it was my dream to become an international trainer, and at least I have started working on it. So why? Because I dreamt it. If I hadn't I dreamt it, I would have never thought of coming it. So have the courage to even dream it. Okay, so quickly let's move on to the 6 points or 6 ways how you can speak confidently. Number 1, use your power poses. Whenever you are coming in front of public, please mindset बनाइए that कोई एक आपकी power pose होगी. Okay, I'll just show you how. Okay, see, so what I have shown in the picture is a Superman. Okay, that means बचपन में हम कैसे करते थे, सुपरमैन गेम आ गया तो वी यूज टू इनैक्ट एज इफ हम सुपरमैन है. अचानक से हमारा कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल हाई हो जाता था. वी यूज टू जंप हेयर एंड देयर, बिल्डिंग्स के अपने इधर उधर, वॉट एवर एडवेंचरस एक्टिविटीज वी यूज टू डू. वाई? बिकॉज हम सोचते थे. राइट, ट्रस्ट मी, जितने भी ये मोटिवेशन बैक स्टेज पे दे ऑलवेज डू देयर पावर पोज. आप देखेंगे आते हैं कुछ लोग, जस्ट ऑब्जर्व पीपल. सम विल टॉक लाइक दिस, keeping hands on their waist and stuff like that. Some are going to talk about like hi. Some are going to do a big why, hi. So they know how to impress because that is their power pose. That gives them that sense of confidence and power. So if I'm generally starting my day, I do it like this because that is my power pose. I always rub my hands and talk to people like this because that is, and one of my power poses, smile. The moment you smile, you get it back. That's it. So that is one of my power pose. Have your power pose. आप इंटरव्यू में जा रहे हैं, कहीं भी जा रहे हैं, that doesn't mean आप ऐसे खड़े हो जाएंगे. Say hello sir, how are you when you start a talk. Give your power pose when you're addressing crowd and talking in front of public, giving presentations or stuff like that. All right. Okay, next one. So take your power pose. Okay, visualization. That is very important thing. Why I have got this piano thing, the person is playing a piano, because I have to tell a science behind visualization. There was a survey that went that there were two pianists. There one was playing by just practicing. Okay. Now the other one, what did he do was that he started visualizing it. I'm going to play the keys like this, then second key and third key, and after 3 days when the competition was held, then the one who visualized it was playing piano in a much better manner than the one who was just practicing for 3 days or something like that. Scientifically, it came out. So if you start visualizing things, मुझे ऐसे करना है, I will come here, I'll face the crowd like this. First, I'll talk about this, and then I'll talk about this. That is really going to help you to talk confidently because you have started visualizing the things. Okay, let me tell you something. Go and watch this movie called The Last Samurai. Okay, because the visualization होती है ना, talk you know what, उसमें there's a last part where that where in Last Samurai, what happens is that he's ambushed by four other men. Okay, so Tom Cruise is the hero, so he's ambushed by four other men, and what he does is he visualizes how he will defend himself. So जैसे वो visualize करता है चीज़ों को, he actually is able to do that. Okay, so visualization is very important in speaking confidently. All right. So next is mentally double check. What I'm saying is mentally double check. You always pay close attention to what others are saying. Okay. And please don't be your worst enemy by thinking मैं कैसा दिख रहा हूँ, how am I looking, will the other person like me or not. Don't do that whenever you're sitting. Just listen to them carefully. Again, I'm saying it like this line, don't sabotage yourself. Don't put yourself down, ये मैं कैसा लग रहा हूँ. Just listen to what is happening and what is the other person talking. Listen to that person carefully, only then you're going to speak confidently. ना अगर वो आपसे कुछ बोल रहा है, आप उसको in return जो बोलेंगे only when you will listen to that carefully. So please pay close attention to what others are saying. All right, and don't sabotage yourself thinking that what other person might be thinking about me, how am I looking, and so on. Okay, moving on to the fourth one. It's very important, very 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 important personally and otherwise also. Leverage small talk. Why am I saying this leverage small talk, friends? In context to, this is what I'm saying. मैं किस context में कह रही हूँ? I'll talk by addressing myself. Okay, so when I meet a VIP or somebody who is always a hit to me in life, like today these days my goal is I'm going to meet the HNI people, the high income group people, and I'm going to see what's going in their head, how are they, whatever they're doing different in their life, Joe, that is making them that successful. So these days my target is this. So I'm going to meet 10 people in these 3 months. I'm going to talk to them and I'm going to understand what is going in their minds. So, and tomorrow when you would be talking to VIPs, or tomorrow when you would be talking to your senior bosses, or when you are going to give an interview to some very person who is much ahead in your life, then you don't want to simply pitch them. Sir, I do this, I do that, I do this. This is my core strength. That is what I'm working for. And you please buy this product or you please get the business. Nahi, from sales perspective, of every perspective, that person will not even listen to you and he will say, please go out. Business देना तो बहुत दूर की बात है. He will not even listen to you. Okay, because ये जो लोग होते हैं, those who are like VIPs or those who are really at high positions in life, you know, they just want to know you as a person first. Business करने वाले तो बस बहुत आएंगे. There might be 100 of people who will come to them and say, sir हमारे ये business है, but वो कुछों को ही चुनते हैं. Why? Because they first want to know you as a person. So always talk things beyond work, like passion, etc. Like, sir, okay, this is your house, very beautiful, and I have a passion. I have a inclination towards paintings or whatever. Talk something. उनकी surroundings को observe करिए. Remember my class. Be observant. Start being observant. So observe things around you. Talk to them about things which are not related to work. But that doesn't mean that you're going to talk about personal things. Don't do that. There's a thin line of difference. Okay. And if you have a good sense of humor, start your conversation with something like regular current affairs that are going on. Sir, aaj COVID is there. I don't know how things will take turns, but one has to be very open. So leverage the small talk. All right. Next, appearances matter. Okay, that's the truth. Yes, appearances does matter. People used to say, don't judge book by its cover. But my dear friends, today is a world where book is judged by its cover. And that's the bitter truth or the truth of life. You how you appear, how you present yourself, how you look, physical looks does matter. But that does, I don't mean that you have to be like really handsome, good looking. All I'm saying is appearance means अच्छे से क्लोथ करके अपने आप को अच्छे से कपड़े पहनो, at least have a pleasing personality. World will judge you how you project yourself. So put your best foot forward and use style as your weapon. Okay? That when am I saying style as your weapon? Once you are in a good clothes, people will observe you. Oh, this is the one. You think about it. आपके कॉलेज में या wherever you guys are working area, anybody who comes and with respective of whether you're a boy or a girl, when you wear good clothes or when you wear smart clothes or when you style yourself, people observe you. ठीक है? And trust me, now somebody will say अरे ऐसे तो नहीं होता है, if we are good in this and that, everything matters, but physical appearance matters. Okay, so please again in this, use style as a weapon. Okay, that is really going to work in your favor. Okay, and last is, which I'm going to talk about, sixth, use your eyes. We have talked about it, the communication skills. We were talking about the how do you talk, how body language में हमने बात करी थी, how do you use your eyes. ठीक है, it has been seen that people use only 30 to 40% of they maintain eye contact. So people maintain only 30 to 40% of the eye contact. Ideally, you should be maintaining 60 to 70% of the eye contact. And I said last class also, when I'm saying maintaining an eye contact, it doesn't mean that you're going to stare a person. No, just talk to them casually. Now, you might have a problem also. I can't just see into the eyes and talk. Trick here too is it is that then start looking at one eye initially. Okay, so start looking at one eye. अब उसमें भी प्रॉब्लम आ रही है, यार एक आंख में नहीं देखा जा रहा, आई डोंट जस्ट कांट टेक दैट. Even if that is also difficult ना, start looking at the eyebrows. वो तो you can do it ना. Eyebrows देखने में तो इतनी दिक्कत नहीं आनी, because they're very close to eyes, so it brings you near close to their eyes, and gradually you can pick it up. चलो ठीक है, I tried with couple of people. I was talking to them while looking at the eyebrows, because I was not very comfortable with the eyes. So I started on looking with the either one eye or with the eyebrows and stuff like that. So what happens is, and like I said, मैंने last class में बताया था, somebody's talking to you and you are looking at your mobile and you're looking somewhere else. No, don't do that. That depicts that banda is not confident, right? So first of all, give up that habit of just looking somewhere else. Now what do we have to do then? Make an eye contact. 60 to 70% is ideal to maintain an eye contact. But if you're not able to make an eye contact, probably these are the pointers that you can look upon if you have a problem. Pehle, start looking at in one eye. If that is again not working, or probably you're finding it difficult, start looking at the eyebrows, because they look so close to eyes. Okay, so these are the six, I would say, these are the six tricks that you have to, not tricks, I would say that how we can speak confidently in public is these six ways. If you start applying it in your life, then please, that is going to really help you. Okay, last of not the least, I'm going to end my session with this particular quote: be humble in your confidence, yet courageous in your character. Okay, be humble in your confidence and yet courageous in your character. Humble in your confidence का मतलब है, don't get overconfident or don't get underconfident. At the same time, character को बहुत courageous रखिए. ठीक है, you should have courage to think big and then do big. All right. Okay guys, time for questions, worries, queries, anything you want to discuss, anything you want to talk about, you have 5 minutes, or probably even later if you want to just put in the chat panel and tell me anything that is coming in your mind. Okay, so tomorrow would be our last session, okay, for this training program. So what I'm going to do is I will bring to you the gist of whatever we have learned so far, just a refreshment kind of a thing, just to see and just to again go back to the previous sessions that we have taken and see how much have we started applying it or not. Have we actually started working on some of them, or we still need to work upon them? That is all up to us. Okay, let me come on the camera. So if you guys have any questions, any queries, anything that you would want to find it out in person or as something which you really want to work upon, do put your queries on the channel chat panel. If you have some suggestions, do put that. More than happy to work upon it. Okay, I love when people come up with suggestions, with feedbacks, because that is how I'm going to grow and that is how you are going to grow. So when we have to grow as a together to understand and coming out as a winner. And how we'll come out as a winner? When we will understand where we went wrong and how we're going to rectify that problems. Okay, so feedback is very 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 important and crucial part of the training sessions. Got it? So without that, if nothing much is coming in tomorrow, guys, is a session where we'll do a lot of revision things, lot of things that we have done in those, covered in those 10, 12, 13 days. We will do that and we will work on it, and then we will start applying all those tools, techniques, ways practically in our life. Okay, and then we will see the difference that is coming in our life. Fine. If not anything coming up, I'm going to take your leave now and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.